Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for March 25th, 2020. Today we're taking a look at the EURUSD, the euro, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Starting here on the daily time frame, we're actually looking at both the euro dollar on the left and the US dollar futures index on the right. If you look at the dollar on the right first, you can see, of course, over the past couple of weeks, we've seen a pretty healthy uptrend as the market has skyrocketed from all the way down into the mid 94s, 94.55 or so at the low, and the high point reaching into the upper 103s, 103.60, 65 at the top purple shaded area at the top of the chart. Recent days, past couple of days, we've seen a little bit of a pullback, correction, retracement, whatever you want to term it. It has pulled back down into support near the mid 101s. 101.45.55 is the blue zone. You see right about where the current market price in the cross of the two trend lines. We have two trend lines on there. The black trend line representing the rising trend, the blue trend line representing the current pullback, downtrend, correction, whatever you want to call it. Interesting enough, it's coming right into this cross of those two trend lines, the downtrend line, the uptrend line, coming into that cross. And the question is, will the black trend line, the uptrend, take back hold? Will the buyers come back in and drive it to a new high, or will the sellers break that black trend line, 101.45 or so, and continue to go lower? Then you look at the left-hand side, that's the euro dollar, and you have a very similar situation. The long-term downtrend all the way from the 1.1480 or so level at the top of the trend down to the green zone, 1.0650 or so, bottom of the green shaded area at the bottom of the chart. Since then, it's been moving back higher over the past 3 or 4 days. We've seen a rebound, retracement, correction, whatever you want to call it, pushing back into the 108.25 top of the yellow shaded area. Again, we have that crossroads, that crossing of the two trend lines, the rising blue trend line, falling black trend line on the euro dollar. The question, of course, is, will the buyers retain control, drive through the black trend line, and continue to pressure higher, or will the sellers grab back control and send it back down again? So those are some of the questions that we're going to try to figure out as we go through our day today. Who's going to win this battle, the buyers or the sellers? Let's zoom it in on the euro dollar. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame. And you can see what's happening here. There's the rising blue trend line. There's the falling black trend line. We're kind of bouncing around between the yellow and the pink shaded area over the past couple of days. We are currently sitting above 108.25. So that could be our first clue that we're going to see the buyers retain control and drive it back to 108.60.70. The fact that we are above the yellow shaded area right now, so we could be looking for it to head back higher as long as it stays above that yellow shaded area. Purple zone becomes our next target of interest. We've already seen it there before back here, 108.60.70, if it pushes higher from here. The other side of that, of course, is if it gets back right back below that yellow zone. Probably we're looking at least the pink zone as our support, but I think a break of the blue trend line and the pink zone, we look for the resumption of the downtrend. So really interesting area here, 108.25.10, the yellow zone. Will it stay above it today and go higher? Will it break back below it and go lower? We'll study our momentum later on and our volume later on in the live trade room today, but for the time being, I'm very cautiously thinking about buying above 108.25, and I say that with extreme caution because of the long-term black trend line. But I am cautiously looking for a long shot above the yellow shaded area, targeting the, at least at minimum, the purple shaded area. And I haven't entered it yet, so I'm looking for the trigger. I'm looking for the signal to buy above 108.25. It may not come. And again, the trigger for that will be what our volume's doing, and we'll look at that later on in the trade room. If it doesn't come, if the trigger doesn't come for buying above 108.25, selling back below 108.10 may be the opportunity for the continuation of the long-term downtrend for the euro dollar.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.